You guys, I cannot get away from this particular boy name. So in the past, I've done like a boomer list, 1958. I've done one for elder millennials like myself, 1987. And I just went to a random year generator for this video and it came up with 1977. So that was 58, 87. Now we're doing 77 and it's still the top boy name and I'm ready to pull my hair out because it's not one of my favorite names. But it's okay because the rest of the list is really kind of great. Hi, I'm Steph. I'm a baby name consultant, and we have a series here where we do from the archives, and I just look at the US Social Security Administration data, and we go through the top 10 girl and 10 boy names, and then I look at the end of the top 1,000 for the real gems, because you are going to find that names don't have a gender, and they never did, right? Even though I get in my comments people all the time being like, so-and-so is a girl name, or that's a boy name. Trust me when you look at the bottom of this list. But anyway, I don't edit these videos. I just put them out as is and they're super fun. So comment if you have a year that you want me to do next time. I have to get out of the Michael phase. Oh, I don't. I have to get out of this phase. So anyway, we'll start with the boys. We have Michael at number 1. I mean, Michael just had a chokehold on people. But at number 2, we have Jason. I don't think we've talked about Jason recently. And number 3, one of my favorite classic boy names, we have Christopher. I love Christopher. It has such good nicknames. David is at number 4. James is at number 5, a name you will still find in the top 10 today. Robert at number 6. Then we have John at number 7, also good old classic John. But at number 8, we have Brian, which I feel like is very, time period sensitive. Like you don't meet a lot of little kid Brians right now, do we? At number 9, we have Matthew, and then at number 10 is Joseph. Joey, anyone? So let's go to the girls list. Probably infinitely more interesting, in my opinion. I am so unfiltered in these. Okay, at number 1, we have Jennifer. I think that's good. Jessica really is going to start getting more popular soon in the time. So remember, this is 1977. So good for Jennifers. Who doesn't know a Jennifer? We all know a Jennifer or a Jen. We just do. Or Jenny. My sister's name is at number 2. It's Melissa. I actually really like her name. I think it has so many great nickname potentials. My name is actually not in the top 10, but in the 80s it is. So then we have Amy, which is really cute at number 3. Very short, cute 3-letter name, Amy. I know Amy's. And then here's Jessica. Lots of Jessicas out there. We have it at number 4 in 1977. Heather at number 5, which I love to see. I love the name Heather. I have a really good friend named Heather. Angela is at number 6. That is so cute. Angela. That is so cute. I love to see Angela at number 6. At number 7, we have Michelle. Feeling like we hear, like that's very 70s, 80s right here. Michelle, very popular name. At number 8, we have Kimberly also. Like I grew up, this looks like people I grew up with. Like this is just a list of people I grew up with, even though it's a little before my time. I was born in 1983. I feel like this is, I know so many Kimberlys, Michelle's. Amanda's at number 9. I know a ton of Amandas. I still do, I feel like. Just have to think for a minute. Maybe not. I don't know any little Amandas. Do you? But Mandy's? I love Mandy. Mandy's such a cute nickname as first name. I would give that to a baby, probably over Amanda. And then at number 10, Kelly. I grew up with Kellys. I love Kellys. That's a great name that actually used to be more a masculine name. So, and the list goes on from there. We have to do this though, because Sarah, I knew tons of Sarah. I still know tons of Sarahs. My husband married a Sarah. I mean, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. My husband did not marry a Sarah. He married a Stephanie. My brother married a Sarah. Oh my gosh. Am I really going to post this without editing? Yes. Get over it. Okay. Lisa's, Elizabeth, and then here's my name at number 14. And then my favorite classic girl name, which is so funny. So I have a couple. I love Samantha. I used to love that. Penelope. And then Nicole. I don't know what it is. I just talked about it in a different video in a short form about Nikki and Nicole for girls. Is just one of my favorites. I don't know why. Okay, let's skip down to the bottom of the top 1,000, shall we? For boys, at 991, we have Carmelo. Very cool. Hispanic. At 992, we have Charlie with a Y, which is cute. Yeah, we like it. Christian spelled, see, a lot of these names are just like different spellings of names that are popular and were higher up on the list. We have Christian without the CH, it's just CR, but I think it's supposed to be pronounced Christian. Then we have Esteban, but it's not spelled the same way that it probably should be. It's not spelled the correct way, if there is a correct way. And then we have Heather for boys at 995. Horatio, very cool. Then Rob with 2 B's. Trevor with an ER at the end. Amy and Angela. That is why I say names don't have a gender. People were giving their boys Amy and Angela back in the 70s, so deal with it, you know what I mean? At 991 for the girls, we have Valencia, which is stunning and needs to come back. I love that name. Keely, Keely, next. And then Marlo, spelled Marlo, which we are all loving Marlo these days, but with the OWE. But this is super cute. It's just like Margot without the T. It's Marlo without the W or the WE. Nanette, she could go by Nan, Nanette. Then we have Latrina, which I feel like people are going to tell me latrine means bathroom, but Latrina is on here. Mary or Mari, it's Mari is the next one. Then Megan with 2 G's. Usually you don't see Megan with 2 G's. You see MEA or you see MEGH, but this one is MEGGAN. Rebecca with only 1 C. Again, a lot of the names that were given less frequently are just different spellings. Annika, I really like that name. I knew a couple Annikas in high school. And Justina, very cute. So, I don't know. Oh, I see Marnie in here. I see Imelda. For boys, I see Cade and Bjorn and Tarek and Shay and Bo and Zachary and Harrison. You guys, so many good names. Like what I would suggest if you were trying to like name a baby right now is I would find your style first. It's always important to find, like, do I love nature names? Do I love vintage names? Do I love classic traditional? Is a nickname the most important thing? If you can find all of that information, narrow down your style, find what years would inhibit, that's not the right word, what years would embrace your style the most, whether it's vintage or, mid-century, whatever it is. But just take a look. You can put in the top 1,000 names for each year since 1900, and you will have so many name ideas to look through. You can pour through both lists because there are feminine and masculine names on both lists. How many times am I going to say lists? All right, that's all for today. I hope you're having a great one. Happy naming!